Gym is a mess. I'm currently upgrading, got a new rack in. It's gonna be in soon. Cable tower right here. It's not where it's gonna be staying, and got some more mats coming. But I want to show you, I built an okay physique. Built a pretty good physique, been training since 2018 is when I got my first home gym. Been working out since like 2015, but I want to show you what I use, what I like, and really all you need, and kind of how my opinions are changing. I started with a Rogue Monster Light 3, I believe. But I started with the Rogue Monster Light. I got a crazy deal on it. Then I moved, and I left that when I moved into my parents' house. I left that rack for them, and I got squat stands because in my head, pretty much the same. I use a barbell for 90% of my work. I'm not like a competitive bodybuilder or anything. I do jiu-jitsu, so that's been my main goal. But I've worked out for a long time now with just this. If you're buying a squat stand instead of squat racks, which I highly recommend you do, I think the main thing you should do is make sure it's connected at the top and the bottom. Rogue makes one that's priced pretty good. Bells of Steel obviously makes a good one. They all look good. Gorilla Fitness is what these are from, the Gorilla Fitness bamboo stands. I like them. I think 90% of people could go with this and be fine. But you want the pull-up bar on top, and you want a connection on the bottom for stability, and ideally a place for weight storage. It's not much more to get one that has that, and if you have the space for it, do it. With these, they're nice because they don't take up any space. I've never had them fall over, but look, they're shaky, and that's with a loaded bar on them. Very shaky. Never had them fall. I've benched 315 on these, no problem. I've squatted upwards of 400 on this. My buddies squatted 450 on this. They've worked. They work good. The J cups are fine. Everything's fine. It's worked for years, and I got these used for like $200. I recommend getting them. Now, most gyms are very powerlifting focused for home gyms, and the more I've been training, and especially when I'm coming from jiu-jitsu, obviously I'm looking for the most bang for your buck, but I find it taxing to be using barbells and different bars to build the arms and to build the shoulders versus cable machines. So I just added a cable machine only this week, so I'm not going to tell you if I like it or not yet. I like it right now, but it's hard not to like a new piece of equipment right away. I'll talk about that in a month or something. But I think all you need is squat stands, a barbell, and then I would go with a kettlebell first for most people, which I have a handful of kettlebells, but I would not buy adjustable dumbbells. I don't think adjustable dumbbells are the way to go. I have had adjustable dumbbells. I've had cheap adjustable dumbbells. I've had expensive ones. I settled on these, and these are really good for a lot of movements. The main thing I use these for is rows and chest flies. It's just what it's been for. They're fine to press. People complain about this once they're heavy. It's fine, especially if you have a spotter to help you put them into place. But obviously they're not ideal. But I had a bunch of weight already, and I just wanted something to strap the weight to. I did end up buying more 10s, but 2 of these was fine. I would buy a cable tower instead. When it looks to the price, when you get to the price of nice adjustable dumbbells, especially the good ones, and I've used them. I have friends that have them. They're like the square ones. I forget what they're called. They're better. They just are. It's the quick switch, the quick adjust. These are annoying to set up, and normally I would just leave these set up. I think the cable tower is the way to go for this. I've had enough guys talk about it. I've used cable towers obviously at the gym before. I just don't want to talk about this one and give a review on this yet. But I do think if you already have weight, barbell, and a rack, there's really not much except for chest flies that you can't do with a cable tower. Any curl, there's more tricep work, there's more bicep options, more shoulder options, and you can get a cable tower for like $200. Everywhere. Watch Marketplace. There's $200 cable towers or cheaper. Not saying they're great, but they're there. And I paid too much money for these. I don't even know what they go for now. But for what they are, they're obviously really good. It's Rogue. I think you can cheap out on these and get a better option as well. But all that I have is a 40-pound dumbbell, a 10-pound dumbbell, and then I would leave these at 25. I'd rarely climb up. But I think like my next investment for that is probably just going to be a 60-pound dumbbell. The jumps are fine. So overall, that's just what I want to say. All you need is a squat stand. The only thing I don't have with this, the main reason I'm upgrading to a squat rack, is I used to do a lot of band work and I missed that. Band work's fun and it's cool. You don't need it. No one ever needs it unless you're a super high level competitive powerlifter or it's just you like to do it. I just like to do it, and I lucked out where I could afford to get a rack that will let me do it. And there's no safeties on this, and you can't use safeties on this. That's the only annoying part. But if you're not going crazy heavy, which most people aren't, and you're just looking to get a workout in, which is the best thing most people can do, that's all you need. And like I said, with a spotter or some room to dump the weight, the only move I find risky is the bench press, fail to bench, and if there's no one near, you gotta kind of squirm out. And that's the only downside I would even say about this. Overall, I think this is all anyone needs. Now, this is a specialty bar. I got this week. I have not had any specialty bars. I've only had a Rogue Ohio Power Bar since 2018. This is the same bar I've had since 2018. It's held up great. I use it for everything: back work, bicep work, shoulder work. I use it for Olympic lifting. I like to do clean and jerks right now. I'm doing a lot of power cleans. It works for everything. You don't need specialty bars. The only I got a deal on a curl bar on Marketplace. That's the only thing I did, and I rarely use it. I use the curl bar for skull crushers, and that's it. I don't like how this super long bar feels for skull crushers. No other reason. I use this more for bicep curls than I do the curl bar. I think you can get a really good home gym for like $500 and get everything okay. I would spend more money on a barbell, buy a nice barbell, but a nice barbell is only $300 to $400. Like, it's not, I think that's extremely expensive for some people. I get that. It was expensive for me when I bought it, but that's held up so good. And now this is the third rack that this barbell has seen. And as long as you like brush and oil your barbell, nothing goes wrong. And it's been in a garage now since, this is 4th year in a garage. No rest, no nothing. It's like, it's humid here. It's raining right now. Anyways, that's my video.